ARCA, Truck Series, and even NASCAR Xfinity. Contact Tanya McAllister today at McAllister Precision Marketing, 803-361-6199. Today, get on the board with MPM. Back from radio commercial break, just in time for the cars to come back to the firing line, and the green flag goes back in the air. We're back to the resumption of the late model race here at the Fall Classic. Spectacular bash at Dillon Motor Speedway, along with 13-year-old David Parker. Wesley Outland with you on the call on CRN Sports and Fox Sports as the field exits. Leader gets spun. Zachary Dabbs gets spun right in front of the pack. Caution's out. Casey Kelly got into him. He took out the 25. And oh, wow.
Did you see it? By himself or 85?
Wow. Fighting for the spot. Number 5 getting up under the number 23 of Zachary Dabbs. I had a feeling that was coming there, David Parker. Wow. And Toby Milligan for the second time short into the stick.
Yeah, Toby got a bad part again and looped it back around. Looked like he might need a push or something in the 3.
Well, Mike Gano in the 82 car, the 5 car, Casey Kelly, all fighting for the spot. The 23 had nowhere to go, and I'm wondering if the 23 is going to contest his position. We'll have to see how they sort this out. Toby Milliken in the 31 car, he is still not moved. And a meeting of the minds is going on with race control and spotters outside to converse and decide what the call will be.
Some energy drinks want to scare you.
Well, Toby will get a push and see can he get it fired back up and hop back in line.
Well, we go back under caution. And they're trying to sort things out, how they're going to decide this here. Just after 5 o'clock Eastern time. Hey, your Carolina Panthers won. If you like Carolina, the Carolina Panthers defeated the Baltimore Ravens. All right. There you go. So the 23, more or less, going to the tail end of the field after battling for the lead. Zachary Dabbs now going to the tail end because he was part of the caution, along with the 31 of Toby Milligan. Everyone else, Casey Kelly, Mike Gano, David Parker, they will be now the top 2 cars in the spots.
Yeah, they'll be the top 2 of Kelly and
1 to go indications being given to the field. We'll get ready to go back to green flag next time by. Remember to have those 50-50 tickets ready. We're going to draw that 50-50 winner during the break intermission. We've also got the kids' candy toss, trick-or-treating, Halloween costume contest winners, and all that good stuff. All coming up after this late model race of chaos on Halloween weekend concludes. Green flag back in the air for the late models as they roar the turn 1. Casey Kelly on the inside. Mike Gano on the outside. Kelly with all that damage on the car. I think it's hurt him aerodynamically. And I'll tell you what, debris up the racetrack. 1 car loses debris. Casey Kelly's car with debris flying off the car, and he is slung like a rag doll from 1st to 5th. The caution's out. Mike Gano's out in front.
Yeah, Michael Rose had pulled away from the 61 of Hicks and looked like caution to be out for debris.
Oh, I got to give props to Averett Lucas. They were fighting in there 3 wide and more, and Averett Lucas just barely dove to the bottom to miss running over that piece of sheet metal. And the caution is out for debris in turn number 3. And it looks like Zachary Dabbs and Averett Lucas having a meeting of the minds on the back straightaway. Casey Kelly's car all off the pace. He has had sheet metal dangling for a while. Finally, that sheet metal flew through the air. That's the sheet metal on the number 5 car of Casey Kelly. And Zachary Dabbs has closed in on Casey Kelly's number 5 car.
Like a little.
Casey Kelly is running like a scalded cat, alley cat out of harm's way to avoid the 23 car. And it looks like he might be coming to pit road to boot in the number 5. And he does just that. With the 23 on hot pursuit, the 5 car, Casey comes to pit road. Casey Kelly. His car, the Tobaccoville USA entry, comes to pit road. He's got smoke coming from the front end of that car. Car might be overheating on the 5. And I'm wondering, David, if the 23, Zachary Dabbs, might have a beef with the 2 car of Josh Yeomans, too, because they've kind of been racing side by side with another. Might be Kevin Parsons. He'll fan back out behind him. Props, though, to Averett Lucas. Just missed the debris in turn 3.
Yeah, Averett did miss debris off of 2 and did a great job of not hitting it.
You know, we were talking about go-kart racing earlier. The Lucas Fabrication number 11 out of Manning, South Carolina, the Chevrolet SS of Averett Lucas. Great successors for him in his career in running late models racing. Also a former go-kart racer. His brother, Brent Lucas, had a great run yesterday in the Challenger race. Got himself a top 5 finish in the car number 51 for the Challengers.
Yeah, Lucas' little brother did a great job yesterday in the Challengers, but Lucas will probably do a good job in late models.
Okay, we're working 16 of 75, 49 laps to go. I'm sorry, 59 laps to go. This race is far from over. I thought the street stock race was going to be interesting. This one has really been a kind of a green caution fiesta. We go under yellow again. As we are under yellow flag, we'd like to remind you that the following broadcast on the CRN Sports Network, the Community Radio Network, is granted to us from Ron Barfield and the Dillon Motor Speedway. Exclusively audiocast for CRN Sports Network, the Community Radio Network, solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction of the audio images of today's events without the express written consent of Trey Snyde of Community Radio Network is restricted and prohibited, along with Mr. Ron Barfield of the Dillon Motor Speedway. We are working now lap number 16 of 75, and they're going to show 1 to go this time by. Caution lights are extinguished. Remember, join us in January. Oh, my goodness, yeah. David Parker, radio, we describe color with pictures, and that definitely is a serious situation there for the 5 car of Casey Kelly. That car overheating heavily, very heavily. There's a lot of smoke and radiator smoke coming from the 5 car in the pits. He's done for.
Yeah, he's done for.
No way he's coming out.
No more coming out for Kelly's.
Tough break for Casey Kelly in the number 5 car, overheating. Back to the line. Green flag in the air. 16 in of 75. They got a late model race to decide here for $1,500 to win. To the back straightaway. Mike Godot getting the jump on the field as he leads him into turn 3. Jason Clark's on the inside in the yellow number 6, and on the outside, Justin Hickson, 61. Door to door. Don't count out also Tony Black. He roars to 4th back to turn 1.
Yeah, Black, I have something here going or hits.
Hits up the racetrack. Here comes the machine there of Black. He'll power back and take 3rd as they go to 3.
Yeah, Hicks had come up and Black come under. Then Hicks is under Yeoman, and Yeoman will try to get past Hicks.
Back to 1. Hicks with damage on his car. Keep your eye on the left rear spoiler to boot. The sheet metal's bashed up under the right rear. The left rear is it away from the fender well to keep a tire from getting cut. So far, so good. Zachary Dabbs with sheet metal dangling on the right front of his 23 car as he begins his ascent to come back through the front after being a man in the lead and got spun. Here comes the 05. He'll power to second spot as it's going to be Tony Black getting around that machine of Jason Clark for third as they go to second in turn 1.
Jason Clark will go to turn and Black will go to second, and don't count the 82 of Matt Grouse.
Mike Gano out in front in the 42 machine. Off the pace, Zachary Dabbs in 23. He'll come to pit road. 23 behind the wall. 23 goes behind the wall. Battle going on for fourth spot now. Averett Lucas battles now with Justin Hicks for fourth as they go to turn 3. Lucas is on his inside as they exit the corner.
Averett Lucas will get the inside, but Hicks will get the outside and look like Hicks will take it over from Lucas.
And the race rolls on. Here comes the field back to turns 1 and 2. Door to door. There's going to be a 3-car battle now for that spot. Averett Lucas is in the middle. To the inside comes Josh Yeomans. He's going to battle the outside car of Justin Hicks for that spot. That's for fourth. Averett Lucas under attack. Hicks to the outside. He'll carry Yeomans and Parsons with him up the outside lane as well as Machine of Lane as they go to turn 2.
Hicks will come up high, and Lucas will get by Hicks, and Yeoman will push Hicks down the straightaway into 3, and like Hicks will get a bump from Yeoman.
Well, up the racetrack went Yeomans trying to make a move on the machine of Hicks, pushing him up the racetrack. He'll make it work, and now like a draft at Daytona or Talladega in the Cup Series, Yeoman opened up the door, and everybody else went powering back on the bottom. But now he'll sneak and slither his way back to that spot, cutting off the air in the draft. We work NEP 25 now, 1/3 of the way through of 75 laps for the late models. 25 in, 50 to go. Mike Godot leads off 2.
And Matt Godot leads the lap. Black is trying to catch him at Doe, and look like Black will get a little bit close to the leader.
Mike Gano, trouble, turn number 3. 1 car off the pace. Justin Hicks in 61, and the yellow flag's got to come out on lap 26. Problems for Casey Kelly. He's behind the wall, overheating. The 23, early leader contender, Zachary Dabbs, he's behind the wall with the hood up on his car. He looks to be done for. And now, a man that was in the front pack earlier as well, car number 61, Justin Hicks, has stalled. And here comes Willie Granger behind the back pit of the 9 car. He's coming to pit road as well. So understanding something has broke on the 61.
Hicks.
That's right. And they're going to have to give him a push to get him back going again. Willie Granger, the 9 car, has pulled into his pit stall. We'll see if he's going to park it, be done for the night, or if he's going to come back out on the racetrack. We are just after 5 Eastern time, quarter after 5 Eastern actually, on this Sunday night. You've got sun on the back straightaway from turn number 1, halfway through turn 1, all the way to turn number 3. Then from turn 4 to the front straightaway, before you go into turn 1, David Parker, it's all shadow. And that will really change the handling on these cars. Daytime racing is totally different than racing at night anyway.
Oh, yeah, it'll make the cars handle a little bit better and worse, and sometimes all right.
It's going to be all about hitting the right setup. Coming up next, we've got the kids' candy toss. We have got the Halloween trick-or-treating costume contest. If you could participate in the costume contest, you can get any kind of food you want in the concession stand. We done that yesterday. We're doing it again today. We will draw the 50-50 ticket. And if anybody is listening or wanting to keep up with what's going on with the race right now, cover your ears if you DVR'd it. 1, 2, 3. Martin Truex Jr. is right now leading with 20 laps to go at Martinsville. So the man that everybody was thinking is going to be out of the championship hunt on the bubble, they're taking 4 to the championship